Hello and welcome everyone back to another episode of Fool's Gold Campaign. We're a bunch of my weird and goofy friends. We all just kind of sit around, play Dungeons and Dragons in a Wild West period. Now last time we left off, our fellow party of travelers had recently gotten a job by an unknown client named Mr. Wells. He assigned them to go scout a certain mining area that he had owned for quite some time that no one's supposed to be going through. Well, when the party arrived, they didn't find anyone. And odd for a place like this. So they adventured forward into the mines a little bit more, uncovering a large, ominous tar pit with skeletons and bodies scattered throughout the place. With a little bit of investigation and studying, they found out these were miners who had been sent from a fellow town called Wolf's Hollow, offered a job from a person they had no idea from. So while the party was going to take their evidence and leave, the tar pit had woken up, releasing great unknown creatures of undead upon the party. Well, a couple of bloody zombies and an initiative later, they escape with their lives as the entire cavern crumbles, only to pass out, for them to be woken up and find this ominous being called the Card Dealer, granting them power for some upcoming battle no one has heard of. They all picked cards. Once they drew their cards, they were sealed to their fates, as they all wake up, where our session begins. As the party had waken up from a couple hours, you see that it is not much of a bright morning sky as it was before, but it seems a couple hours have passed from both you being in the caverns to also you being passed out, not understanding why. As you're all traveling on your horses, where would you like to go?
That was a weird set of events. Dead men walking? Who would have thought of that?
I hear you, Malcolm.
Well, I think the best place to go is maybe to the pastor.
Wolf's Hollow, let's go there.
But shouldn't we go show the man or
Yeah.
what's going on here?
Oh,
You do
yeah,
have
I
your
guess that's what we
evidence.
came here for.
And maybe the pastor, we just killed things that came back to life.
You think he knew about that?
I think he might be able to help in some sort of way, possibly.
Yeah.
It's all up by chance. So, is the party heading back to Devil's Gullet?
Yeah.
I think we should.
Yep.
Personally, I think we should do.
Alright then.
As the party, you all decide that with the note in hand from the miners from down below, you feel it's right to just bring it back, as this was what you were hired to do in the first place, as you head off.
As we head there, can I ask someone to write down the details of what this was? That way we have it for future reference.
Sure. Who would you like to ask to write down?
Who seems the most, like, literate and able to write?
Alright, which one of you
Probably
guys knows how to
Jonathan.
read?
No, you're a farm boy. Farm boys don't know how to read.
I can kind of read, but not well. I know enough to get me through a bar.
Oh,
You
I
can
could
read
definitely
whiskey,
read.
vodka, bourbon, all of those.
I could definitely read.
He doesn't know how to read vodka though. That's a Russian
Oh
thing.
yeah, that's a brand new thing. Sorry, vodka.
Vodka.
Vodka. You can either
That's
give it
it.
to Levi, to Malcolm, to Tobias. It's all up to you. Who are you giving?
Probably give it to Levi.
Okay.
I'm like, hey, buddy, could you write this down? Because we might need it.
What do you want me to write down?
The letter that we got back from the mine that we're taking back to this man. If we don't get it back, well, we're gonna need it in case we
You want
run
to
into something.
a separate copy, basically.
Alright, alright.
Basically.
Plan 'em.
Roll a performance check, kind of.
Alright. One performance. 15.
15? Well, you're on the back of a horse right now, and you don't really have a hard space to kind of put it and write it all down, so it looks a little off in some places. You're not making an exact copy, basically, but, I mean, if you kind of just looked at them kind of back and forth, you'd understand some difference, but if someone was to just read it, yeah, it looks like
Alright.
it was from the mining company.
It's not necessarily what I wanted. I just wanted to know what it said. That way we could question people.
Oh,
All right.
well, yeah, you can.
Well, we may want to keep an extra one.
Yeah, just in case. That's all up to you guys.
Yeah, I suppose that's true.
He's definitely going to want the actual copy.
Which we will give to him because he is our employer.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's been a couple hours on the road. You guys passed a couple of carriages and a couple of other people on horses. You see out in the distance some people are herding buffalo in different areas. You see that you can kind of see some soldiers on horsebacks. Seems like a busy day today. But you head back into town.
Alright. Here's the plan, folks. We're going to go in. We're going to go see, what's his name? And then we're going to go do something else in town. We need to, I'd say, go to the pastor.
I agree with that.
We're not leaving.
Yeah.
If y'all got loose ends or anything, tie them up here.
Are you guys gonna just kind of leave the town, basically? Are you guys wanting to, like, when you say tie up loose ends, meaning, like, leave no evidence, or just...
As in just, like, finish up some business, like, some recent business, maybe.
Some unfinished business.
That makes sense. Alright. As your horses are kind of trotting past the same old wooden sign from outside the Devil's Gullet, still losing a chain, and kind of you see wood pieces are kind of falling out from it being old and being shot up so many times. You all make it to the Owl's Den. As you all can either step inside, go everywhere else. Where else you guys want to go? So I'm going to start down the list. Elton, where do you want to go?
I am going to head to my mother's house,
Okay.
and I'm going to tell her that I'm probably not going to be around for a while.
Okay. Jonathan, what are you going to be doing?
Jonathan's probably gonna go back to the farm and say his last goodbyes for a bit. He's probably gonna, send out a letter to someone
Okay.
asking
There's
if they could tend to the farm.
There is a post office nearby if you want to do that.
I want to go to it.
Okay. Levi, what are you going to be doing?
I want to try to find Bill and Ted as well.
Last time you saw them, they seemed to be in Pandora. You can check there or anywhere else. Malcolm,
I guess so.
what are you going to be doing?
I'm gonna look at Tobias and say, how about we find some fools to tend for a game of luck?
Actually, I got some people who owe me some money. You wanna come help me with them?
Sure.
That's what he and I are gonna go do.
Okay, and where would that be?
Probably the bar.
Alright. You head inside, Tobias and Malcolm, you can head on inside into the Owl's Den. As Jonathan, you can head off into the post office. Elton, you head off to the way down to the lower district where your mother is. Levi, you can go out and find Bill and Ted. I'm gonna start with them first.
Wait,
exactly-
actually, real quick.
Yep.
I'm gonna add something to Jonathan. Jonathan's also gonna visit his dad's grave.
Oh, did he? Where did he die exactly? Was
He died at
buried
the
in-
farm.
Oh, was
He
he?
was buried in the farm.
Oh, that's a couple miles away.
Ah, never mind then.
That is.
Wow,
That is
you're not even gonna go out of your way to visit your dad before you leave.
You could go.
He's gonna
straight
pay
to
his
Buffalo.
What could
respects. There's a
possibly be
church. He can
forever?
pay his respects. There's a church. He can go there too.
You can either on the way out of town while you guys are heading back, you can either go stop by the farm first, or if you want
That's-
to pray, you can always head to the church.
I might pray.
All right.
Wow,
We got a religious man on here.
Little choir boy.
wow.
Reminds
I
me.
hate you,
Hey, those
dude.
ain't good.
Reminds me of an orc.
I do not like you anymore.
Who ended up having a relation with a goblin right away.
No more relations with goblins.
And no
No
more
more.
goblins here.
Inside
No more
joke.
inside jokes.
Inside jokes.
Inside joke.
Funny.
You
It's
Hoggers.
Ha, ha, ha,
Nah.
ha.
I get that,
Og.
Hunter. I get it.
It's pretty funny. What's going down?
Okay, and so for right now, why don't you guys talk to each other right now about what you guys are going to do while I go take a very small break.
A vomit break.
No. Hey, go get groceries or die.
Oh, that's
Oh.
an
It's the
acceptable
rule.
break.
Well then, partners. Looks like I'll be taking the lead here.
Hey,
Pardon?
I'm taking the lead here.
I
I
don't
think
think
nobody's-
anyone's taking the lead anywhere.
Whoa, easy.
If
Yes.
anyone's
Oh.
going to be taking the lead, we might as well make a democratic vote.
I'm
No,
just
what's
saying.
the-
Democratic,
I'm just saying.
be
Maybe,
racist or anything, but what the heck is a Democrat?
maybe me, Gungaga. Ever thought about
No.
that?
No,
Oh, don't
Maybe
start it for this one.
no one.
Not starting it.
Why did you say that? Oh boy, I should
Alright,
look
alright.
It's the
inside
perfect
jokes.
time to do it. Gavin's not here.
We can
You're
get
right.
to a settle. We
All right,
can
here's
settle
the
down
plan.
for something.
All right. Someone's gonna pick me up. Somebody's gonna pick up whoever's picking me up. Somebody's gonna throw me or him.
I
They're gonna throw
pick
me.
you up.
I'm gonna turn into a T-Rex.
You realize he's probably gonna cut this out, right?
I hope so.
Gavin doesn't know how to edit.
Don't anger
I
to the end.
can edit the video for him if he needs me to. I have a video
Because we
editor.
can't have you saying me Gungaga the whole time.
Migo Gaga.
Gaga. Frick crack padlock in my 3-block Lego piece go. There it is.
We?
So
It's
a
a
fun
shame
fact,
Audie couldn't
I've
join.
watched I've watched Scott Pilgrim versus the World 10 times.
Oh,
Nobody cares, Corey.
I was about to say.
Sheriff.
Sheriff's not here.
Correct. The sheriff has currently committed mass arson and genocide amongst the people.
No. The canon bit is that she is watching over the prisoners until they're freed. She can't do anything.
I don't know if she's committing arson or not.
Yeah, she's probably done so. I mean,
She's
she
probably
killed her own
blown up
husband
half the
just to
town at
become
this
the
point.
sheriff, you know?
I
How does
wouldn't
that
be
work?
She took his badge. And his
Mhm.
hat. And his gun.
It was like I don't know.
So you guys ready to earn
was like-
$30,000 right now? Totally, we're gonna earn $30,000.
Wow.
We're totally not gonna. It's totally not gonna end up to where we're gonna get screwed out of our money somehow.
Do you guys think I can get as rich as Creek was?
No.
you cannot. No.
You're a gambler.
Creek got so
gonna be a
much
no.
coin, dude.
Okay, but Creek got a lot of his money from gambling.
Creek
he got-
rolled in the coin.
He got most of his money from magic.
No, he got most of it from gambling at the end.
No, but
He gambled
No.
like 81 platinum, and then he won. So,
but he turned like 80 platinum, 80 gold. into
well,
platinum.
actually, no, you're right. You're right. I forgot about
Yeah.
the book.
You use magic.
So you guys ready to totally not get screwed out of $30,000?
Can't wait.
I feel like there's a possibility we might, but I mean, hey, it happened.
You know what
What
happened
if we-
last campaign?
Got
What
screwed.
Gavin did?
Alright,
Which last campaign?
I'm talking about the last one Gavin did. The
Alright, guys, this is the episode. It's over now.
That's
I
gangster.
hope you guys enjoyed.
Oh hey Gavin, what's
See you
up?
next week.
Welcome back,
Hit the like and
DM.
unsubscribe.
Ah, yes.
Okay, so we beat the campaign, Gavin.
Ah, wonderful. So
Gavin, Hunter said Megan Gaga. I'm gonna have to edit it for you.
Ah, Wigan Gaga.
We Gaga.
Vegan Gaga.
We Gaga.
Ah.
Alright, let's
Except
go
for
back.
Corey. Except for Corey.
Gavin, I'll edit this video for free. I don't give a fuck.
Gonna go in there and just make everything him saying Vegan Gaga for 2 hours.
No,
It's gonna be a
no.
1-minute video, and it's just the parts where we said Gungaga.
Gaga.
I can make that if you want me to.
Good
Please
God.
do.
Alright, let's go back to the...
Yes. Okay.
Gungaga's gold.
As Levi, you are looking through the town. You actually don't really have to look that far. You can see on the outside one of the porches on the general store, you see that Big Bill and Tough Ted are kind of playing checkers.
I'd like to walk up to him.
Yeah.
Steady. Holy bejesus.
Big Bill's kind of keeping his cool, he's not a very emotional man. He's just a simple, alright, straight to the point, no nonsense whatsoever. Except
Sounds like a drinking buddy for me.
But Ted is just over there like yelling and like screaming, like his face is red as a cherry right now, as it appears he feels frustrated. And you look over, he's like, God damn it, Bill! You always win! Oh, hey boss.
Well, how's it going, fellas?
Nothing much. Have you been? How was the mine?
Well, things didn't go quite as planned.
Did someone try to shoot you? My God.
It's more like we were in a mine that could have blown up any second, and there are these weird things that were in there.
Big Bill kind of
You're not-
scurries and he goes, Weird? What do you mean?
You're not gonna believe me when I say this. We found some skeletons down there covered with some black liquid. And eventually that black liquid started rumbling, and those skeletons came back to life.
Levi, did someone drug you and take your money?
Not without a bullet in their head.
But no, seriously, what are you on right now? Because
Well, I sent you on a job, both of you, so I want to know what y'all have gotten so far.
well,
And information.
Tech kind of interrupts and goes, yeah, we've seen a lot of stuff recently, actually.
Oh, really? Like what?
Well, first of all, Pandora's got some crazy women. Oh, the finest, I swear.
Are you dumb? Whenever I said information, I didn't mean about the women.
Well, they're people too, right?
What? I met these new people, and if I ask you for information, you think I'm gonna ask about the random ladies in the town? No. I want information on the people that we met yesterday, or
Well,
today, I should say. Well, yesterday.
There's some weird stuff going on, in the Owl's Den. I heard some people screaming and a couple bar fights going on. That dude Fargo that gave us the money, he starts going to the smaller saloon down the town, I think. And well, Pastor comes out and praises his speech every now and then.
Just, I'll go check that out. I want you to listen carefully. You know the people that I just came into town with? The 4 other people?
Oh yeah, boss.
Find anything out about them. Names, places, anything.
Big Bill comes in and says, "Hey, I did find out one thing about that Jonathan fella.
What's that?
His father used to run in a really heavy gang back then. With that dude, Mr. Wales, that you were talking to.
Yeah, I know Mr. Wells. He was quite the shooter back in the day.
Well, not only that, they apparently there's some files in some other town that were scrubbed recently. I can't
Alright,
find
well-
anything about William, his father.
Well, we're gonna head to Wolf's Hollow, and maybe by the end of the day. So, if y'all need me, I'll be there for a little bit.
Well, do you want us to scout it out before you?
No, I'm saying if you two need me, like, if y'all need to tell me something that is important, come to Wolf Hollow, okay?
That's about like a 3-day journey. You sure?
Yes, if it's important. I'm not saying come here just go there just to go there.
Well, all right.
So, which bar did that Fargo guy go to?
Well, all right. Well, they'll come and talk to you if we ever find anything. All right.
Now, which bar did that Fargo guy go to?
Big Bill kind of points out to a different direction. Kind of due a little west of here. It's near the entrance of the town more.
Thank you.
It's a
you
smaller
two-
saloon.
You two are going to be rewarded when all this is over.
Well, thank you, boss.
Maybe you don't even have to do this anymore. This may be the last time that we see each other. Be honest, don't want to sound rude, but I never want to see both of you ever again.
Which Ted kind of barges up, kind of knocking over. He slams his fist and he's like, "Wait, do you mean you're leaving? You done?"
No, I'm saying that after this is probably gonna be the last one. This is a lot of money.
But we've been through a lot together. For the past 5 years, we've done a lot.
I've got a wife, I've got a kid. I don't think you understand that. I ain't gonna put a bullet in my own head. Just being out here some more as long as I only want to be out here as long as I need to be, okay?
Well, if you really mean
I
it.
love you two are like brothers to me. But sometimes brothers gotta separate.
No, you. Yeah. Thank you, boss, but when this is all over, I kind of want to get that easy life too. I can't really have that.
Settle down. Find yourself a woman.
You know, I might just do that.
You be thinking on that now, okay?
Alright. As they just begin to start playing checkers once more. And, I need you all to... I'm gonna shift over to someone else. Actually, are you going to be heading to the, church after this?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to have to be right back. You guys talk amongst yourselves, do another Weegungaga.
He already predicted it.
Alright, I'm gonna eat some food.
Just don't film.
Yeah, Gavin, if you need someone to edit this, I can edit it out for you. Don't worry about it.
Okay, alright. I might send it over.
Alright.
So like I can say words that I normally wouldn't be allowed
Well,
to say.
no, because
Well, it's not recommended because who knows what I'll leave in on purpose.
I still want to keep it safe.
You never know what I'll keep in.
Keep it PG-13.
Gentlemen, huddle up.
Alright, what's
Okay.
good, man? What's good?
Weegungaga.
Huddle up, gentlemen.
We gonna gaga.
1, 2, 3. Weegungaga.
We gonna gaga.
Hugo has been searching for the podcast for the past 30 minutes and now he's just spamming me.
What is he saying? That
He's like, I've been
Goblin.
looking, please save my soul, tell me! I'm
Do not.
We're not
I'm
telling him.
definitely not, because I know what's gonna happen if I do.
You go?
And now, I just see Audie type no in the general chat on my server. Whenever she joined the call, I already know what she said. I'll be right back.
We take a small little break.
I guess so. I mean, I guess now that we have like a video editor, aka me, I guess we can start taking breaks and shit now.
Well,
I can do my best to clear up people's
I need
mics
to go
and stuff.
eat dinner.
Hmm.
I should be back by probably 7:20ish, maybe 7:25.
I got you.
All right.
Yeah. Corey, it's a big help that you're gonna be editing this one.
Dude, I can edit all of them. I don't care. Dude, do you think I have anything better to do with my life? Play games.
Work?
I do have work. I do have work Thursday, Saturday, or Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
You'll be surprising
What?
if people actually like the podcast.
Dude, did you show it to anyone?
Nope. Not
Who sh-
yet.
Dude, I might post it on Reddit. I don't know. I don't think I want to risk my Reddit for that. Oh, what's up?
You don't want to risk the Reddit.
I might post Fool's
Oh
Gold
my god,
on
whose
Reddit.
mic is that? Hello?
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 I don't know, it's just like, yeah, that, okay.
Dude, I'm really fucking happy that, like, Gavin's letting me edit the videos. Because
The-
now I can make bloopers and shit.
The beginning of that was so rough for him, I feel, because you kept leaving and joining, and then Trevor's mic over here is going crazy.
Dude, I don't know what the fuck was happening!
What,
My
earlier?
Discord was disconnecting and reconnecting. I didn't know what was going on. I thought I had a malware. I was about to run fucking malware bytes on my PC.
You still should. I run it every week.
I gave him a hint.
What did you say?
Green.
What does that mean?
It's just to throw him off.
Oh, okay.
Who you throwing off?
Hugo, because we don't want him to see
Oh.
the fucking podcast.
Yeah, I definitely don't want Hugo to know about this.
I mean,
Yeah,
I don't
it's
even
okay.
care at this point. I'll just have to stop hanging out in that server, which I already kind of have been, but for
I've
good.
been my Discord usage anyway.
Honestly,
All right, time to open up DJ Max again, I guess. Wait, all of this is gonna get cut out, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
where's
Quick,
Olivia?
Yeah, what happened to Olivia?
She's eating dinner.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not very good, Gaga, to be honest.
How long are we? Why do we all have to go AFK at different times? Why can't we just all go AFK at the same time?
Because we
I
don't
went
all
AFK one
stay
time,
cool.
and at the
I
start.
went AFK at the beginning
before-
to go to the
Well,
bathroom, and now I gotta go
AFK
again.
At the same time, then we all have to leave for 3 months.
True.
I think I did a chain reaction or something.
You've spread the disease.
It started with me going AFK. Now it's Gavin, and then Olivia. Now it's gonna
Would
be.
you guys
Hey
wanna-
Corey, get on DJ Max.
I don't own it.
Oh wait, shit, I forgot.
Here, I'm just gonna play Scott Pilgrim and I'll stream it.
No.
Would you guys want to play in a Curse of Strahd campaign?
A what?
Hmm?
Curse of Strahd?
Oh yeah.
A what?
It's like the best pre-written campaign for D&D
Let's do it.
because I'm reading it right now.
I want to be in more like classic D&D campaigns like yours.
Yeah.
I like no, I like. I'm not saying I don't like these. I like these too, but I've barely played any D&D, so I'd rather stick to just
The-
classic
the-
fantasy at first, and then split off into like this other stuff, which I like.
Yeah.
Well,
But I do.
there
I
is
love.
the-
I love classic fantasy.
There is the Artificer, which is kind of weird for it.
It's like a Tinkerer class or something.
Yeah.
Can we just
I can see that.
Continue our characters from your session. Like get a freaking prequel, sequel.
I don't really want to
to that.
continue. Well, I mean, eventually maybe, but I don't want to play
Curse of
Creek so soon.
Strahd- Curse of Strahd isn't for level 10s.
Yeah.
It's a starter campaign.
It's not a starter campaign, I'll say that.
Alright, boys, are you ready? This time, winners don't eat meat.
You'd start at 1, and then you'd go to 10. That's what's supposed to end. I'm gonna try out the Strahd card reading right quick.
Hey, Nate, do you want the file for Scott Pilgrim?
Not really. Here, I'm gonna
Fair.
beat Corey and stream my rhythm game with no one watching.
Beat him at Osu.
I don't play Osu.
He doesn't like Osu. He doesn't like it.
Good, because it's garbage.
It's not my favorite rhythm game. So far, this is my favorite PC rhythm game, but its songs are kind of booty compared to a lot of the other ones I've played. Corey,
I don't
you
like
need to try
rhythm games.
Citus, dude.
Played
The-
Citus.
Well, I know, but you need to play it more, alright?
I do need to play it more. I will
Citus
say that
2,
myself.
the soundtrack, dude, the songs are fucking amazing.
Dude, if it doesn't have any song by Porter Robinson, don't at me. I'm kidding.
I mean, some of the songs sound like it.
Alright, I'm doing the Curse of Strahd card reading right now.
Should I play Ramona or Scott? Because those are the only two
Play
characters
Ramona.
I fuck with. Okay.
Play
Okay,
the
since we
Asian girl.
are in a break thingy, we're back.
Oh my god. Everybody's
no,
gonna
it's
come
here.
back. Everybody's gonna come back now that he's gone.
Oh no.
Just send me a message when you guys are back.
Yeah, that doesn't normally work. Oh, I don't know how to do
Do
this.
it again. This time it'll work for sure.
Boy, I can't wait to play Scott Pilgrim versus the World.
I can't wait to play DJ Max.
I've never played this game. But I've watched the movie a bunch of times.
I wish I was good enough at rhythm games to where I could just sit there and stream it and get money for it.
Play Osu. Get good at Osu.
Nah. I wanna get good at a good rhythm game. I want a way to play Citus, but on my computer.
Is that not a thing yet?
No, but it's on the Switch. Like, there's one called Citus Alpha. I've never even seen
Yeah,
anything
but it's like,
on it.
isn't it like $50?
Yeah, but I would pay that for Citus, to be honest. Not saying
I'd
that
pay-
everybody would, because it's I
Yeah.
messed up, dude.
It's
But
it's-
Citus
isn't
is
it-
something that I hold dear to my heart.
I feel like I hold Osu dear to my heart because that's Osu is how I got to know Porter Robinson, and Porter Robinson's like one of my favorite artists.
I just want to play D&D, bro. I just want to kill some people.
Yeah, for Curse of Strahd, guys, it's a level 1 character.
Level 1? Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and make it.
I'll say this: no artificer or blood hunter.
Okay.
I don't think I was gonna make one of those anyways.
Are we allowed to ask about homebrew content, or do you just want us to stick to normal stuff?
You're gonna have to DM me what the homebrew content.
Okay, so yeah. Obviously.
Because I'm not just gonna say, yeah, go ahead, do it.
No,
You
yeah,
have
yeah,
to
no,
do
that's
it.
what I was saying. Like,
Yeah.
because
Well, I
sometimes
was
people
like-
just don't want any homebrew content at all, even if it's,
Yeah,
you know.
but it depends on what it is.
Yeah.
Corey, reconnect your controller.
I did. I was setting it up via Wi-Fi, or
Dude, I
not
can't
Wi-Fi.
wait.
Blizzard.
I can't wait to use Randy Greentoe. Dude, Audie's drawing a picture of Cookie and Creek for Hunter and I cannot wait to see it.
I'm scared to see it.
She gave us some sneak peeks, and they look so good.
Corey, by the way, you do extra damage to women?
Do I actually?
Yes, because you're Ramona.
I didn't know that. I haven't played this game yet.
Ramona does extra damage to women.
Get on the fucking ground.
Pick up those coins, Corey.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Pick up the
Fuck.
coin.
Yeet. This guy's not dead yet.
Hey,
How
Corey,
strong are you?
Thank you.
you wanna be twin Goliaths in his
Oh
campaign?
no. Oh no.
No, my controller's dying.
That's what you get, Corey.
Answer the question, Corey. Do you want to be twin Goliaths?
Sure.
I don't want
Okay.
want two barbarians because
I'm not gonna be a barbarian.
I'll be a bard.
Goliaths are only good for barbarians.
You're gonna be a Goliath bard?
Yep.
Get Corey, please. I'm asking you to do that for yourself.
I'm gonna probably
Don't.
be a monk or a paladin.
those-
One of those two.
Monks rely on dexterity, and paladins rely on charisma.
Yeah.
What Goliaths are good at is strength and constitution.
I'm gonna
Oh,
be a
okay.
druid.
I'll be a monk.
Okay.
Well,
Corey, let's
fighters-
be twins, you and I. All right, but maybe not Goliaths.
Yeah.
It is
Dude,
a,
we could do dragon boards and do some anime shit and combine our breath attack.
Dude, we could be the red eyes and the blue eyes.
Yes.
it's a harder campaign. I'll say that.
Okay. We want to do that, Hunter or Corey?
Yes.
Okay.
Like, there's an encounter.
Die.
So I want to be Black Dragon.
I'll be the blue. Dude, can I just use Zero?
White. Oh, you mean white?
Yeah.
The Curse of Strahd's famous for this, but there is I think a encounter that you're supposed to have. Well, the encounter that you can have at about level 1 or 2, where you fight 3 level 5 monsters, which is
Huh.
bad.
That's pretty scary. I'm not gonna lie. Class should I be? I might be a wizard. Or a ranger. I don't know. I don't know what I want to be.
What's interesting about Curse of Strahd is it's very rare that you'll play the exact same game of Curse of Strahd twice,
I like
because of the card reading mechanic. The objectives are different places, like where the treasure is, and where Strahd is, and what his enemy is, and all that.
Is sorcerer or wizard gonna be more fun?
It depends.
I don't know much about either because I've never played either of them.
Wizard's just kind of like, oh, I can cast spells up squishy. Sorcerer's just a bit different.
I'll try
It-
sorcerer. We'll see how that works.
What kind of sorcerer? Because
Oh, they get meta magic and shit, don't they?
if you're gonna play sorcerer, talk to Gavin about sorcerer.
Oh
Because
boy.
his favorite character is a storm sorcerer.
Alright.
Sorcerers do have wild magic though, and wild magic's fun.
What class are you gonna be, Corey?
Probably honestly, I've been thinking about doing my really best to make a good monk.
Go for it.
Dragon boards aren't good for monks.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
I
you
guess
can
you're
do
right.
whatever.
I
Oh,
might
what's
make
good
a
for-
warlock.
You know what's good for monks?
What?
Aarakocras.
You wanna be
Dude,
bird
I
people,
feel
Corey?
I feel like I chose good with my Aarakocra fucking monk, but
But we
I had
can't
to-
be-
but I killed it off.
We can't be
Yeah.
blue eyes white
Well-
dragon and red eyes black dragon if we're bird people.
Hold on here, I fucking have a great ass idea. What if I remake Zero but
Wait,
fucking
dude.
in the time? What's up? What's up? I'm Libya.
Gavin's still gone.
Rip. Did he come back while I was gone?
Nope.
No.
Alright,
Olivia,
Corey.
would you like to play Curse of Strahd?
What is that?
It's a pre-made campaign. It's one of the best.
I'm gonna be a
I'd be
bard.
game.
Alright, you have to make a level 1 character.
Okay.
No Blood Hunter or Artificer.
That's okay. I don't really want to ever play Blood Hunter.
Why? Blood Hunter could be a good class.
It is. It's just it's really edgy, and I don't like the idea of having to hurt my character unless necessary.
Well, have you seen Critical Role?
I have.
Molly Mock is a Blood Hunter.
Wait,
I know.
don't talk about the second campaign too much.
Yeah, I haven't seen much of it either.
I haven't even seen the
I'm
first
like on
campaign.
episode like 76. Wait, no, what am I on? 74
Oh,
of the first campaign.
Well, I'm just saying Molly Mock is a Blood Hunter. That's it.
No, I know. I just was, throwing that out there. So something
I'm not
isn't
going to say
said.
anything about the story.
No, that's good. Yeah. Bro, what kind of music instruments am I gonna play? I'm
You're
gonna be
being
a
a bard?
bard. Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
So
Hold
what?
on.
Is he back?
No, Gavin's still gone.
Said Olan. I thought Gavin was there.
No, it's me. Corey, you do extra damage to women. Beat them.
Is this a woman?
No,
That's
he's playing
horrible.
Scott Pilgrim, Olivia. He's playing Scott Pilgrim
Playing
versus the World.
Skyrim.
No, Scott Pilgrim.
Oh.
And Ramona does extra damage to women.
Okay,
Forgot
I'm gonna
about
be a
that.
bard, but I'm not gonna sing every time I inspire like
You
Corey.
have to be a bard.
Alright, I guess I'm not being a bard.
I am not afraid, and I will be a bard.
It's a
Let's
very
see.
dark campaign, by the way. Like,
a
not
what?
visit-
I'm gonna be a druid. I've always wanted to be a druid.
How do I
It's
get
a
money
what
off these
campaign?
people's corpses?
I'll actually decide after Corey's campaign.
It's a very dark campaign.
Oh.
Not
Can you
dark,
elaborate more on that?
like dark tones. Not like dark as in visibly dark. Like, stuff can go worse than it usually does.
I'll say.
Okay. What level do we start them at? I'm
One.
gonna have to delete one of my characters because I have 6 characters.
This
made.
isn't happening until like after Corey's campaign and who knows what else, so
Well, Corey, are you gonna run your campaign right after this one?
Probably not right after. I still have some things I need to finalize.
Because Curse of Strahd might take a minute.
Okay. I now have a character slot. What
Yeah.
level character?
1.
Oh. Okay.
Level 1.
god
I'm
damn
gonna
it,
go
I
ahead
really
and do
want
a
to be a
quick
bard,
build character.
but I'm not gonna fucking sing.
You're gonna do a what?
I'm gonna do a quick build
Are
character.
you gonna be a bard?
I'm gonna be a bard.
Oh,
Oh,
okay, never
no.
mind.
The revenge, it shall be taken. Let me just get a lot of insight real quick.
Another tiefling bard.
I'll
Oh.
be a.
I'm gonna be reading Curse of Strahd while waiting.
I don't know what I'm gonna be.
Wah.
Oh, he's back. We can start.
Luigi.
Oh, you found
Gavin.
the exact same ambient desert music I'm using.
Yeah, I know. I told Hunter that I was like, this is the exact same thing.
Gavin,
You found my secret, yes?
do you want to join Curse of Strahd?
I will definitely join Curse of Strahd. In fact, I have several characters made.
It's gotta be level 1.
I will rearrange my character.
Level 3 or 5.
I want you to know.
I put him
I
level
want you to know that my character is a Air Genasi, and his name is Darude.
Corey and
You
I
are a
gonna be-
trash person. You
We're
are a
gonna be
trash
tra-
human being.
Hey Corey, we're also
Ready
doing
to
something with
continue.
our characters though, so
Gavin,
I am
Yeah.
Darude Sandstorm.
I'm gonna be
There
a
is-
barbarian.
Gavin, there's no artificer, or
Uh-huh.
blood hunter.
Don't worry, mine is none of those.
I'm
what
just
is it?
making sure
I
that you know.
can tell you what mine is, so that no one else
What?
picks.
Is it the Storm Sorcerer?
I am a warlock.
Oh. You don't get your pact yet, do you?
No, you get your pact at the
You
beginning.
get that at level 3.
Wait, don't you? Oh yeah, it's at level 3 then.
Yeah, so, and you're level 1.
That's okay. Alright, time to
Alright.
continue, everyone.
Wait, I gotta go.
Nope.
No.
No.
Insta death
I'm
to your
joking.
character?
It's the death to your character.
Corey, stop streaming now.
Okay.
I might not be a bard actually. I already have like 2 bards.
I'm not a bard. I'm gonna be a
Hunter, did
barbarian.
you also pay for character slots?
It's $2 a month for like all this shit. All right,
Hunter.
it's great.
Hunter, you fell into the deep pit.
It is D&D.
I'd say
It
it's
is
actually
what it is.
worth it.
I
It is
will-
very-
Are-
is what it
Are
is.
sorcerers
It
allowed?
is what it is.
Yeah, sorcerers are allowed.
Are sorcerers allowed?
Sorcerers,
What
kind of
around,
races?
warlocks around. It's just artificer and blood hunter that are not.
And if
I'm
you have,
I'm an Air Genasi.
if you have homebrew, come to me about it.
Can I be a Mechir?
Hey, can I
Yo,
be
can
a
I be a
Gundam?
fairy? Can I be a?
Can I be a mechanized Gundam?
Can I just be a full-on Gundam?
Am I
Dude,
here?
can I be a vampire?
I
I'm
see you
gonna
got.
be a
I
no.
see you got quite.
Hey,
Corey,
No.
you and I are the dragons, okay, Corey?
You know
Hey,
what?
what's
okay.
what's the best dragon ancestor for a sorcerer?
Hey, hey, Trevor.
What?
I've read all of Curse of Strahd,
Nice.
so I'm slightly not
It's
ready because it
long.
has multiple endings and stuff.
Yeah, it's long.
It is. It has several
And it's
endings,
never
several
the same
encounters,
game.
and several beginnings. I love the beginnings because it could be from you received. What? Actually, I can't say.
It's actually never gonna be the same game twice as well.
That's what I love, because you can keep rerunning it, and it will always be different.
Yeah.
You could
Plus you got-
literally reskin it and be like Curse of Blob and
Hey, no. Curse of Slod.
Curse
Remember
of
that?
Slord.
You remember Coleslaw?
D&D.
The Death Squad?
That was sad. Hey, how's the dwarf, by the way?
Dead.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I shot magic missile into him. In that campaign, I was a cleric. He had been stabbed, I think, and like badly hurt. So we entered into a cast or like a tower. I had summoned.
And then you betrayed me, you coward.
I
You
guess my
shot-
Dragonborn's name is Joe.
I summoned the spirit, and then he said, "Alright,
Who's Joe?
he said,
So
Coward.
me
It's
and
gonna
Nate
be
we're
Joe
talking. Me and Nate were talking about our D&D characters, and I was like, "Oh, mine's gonna be Kaba. Yours is gonna be Joe." Cause Kaiba, Joey Wheeler, he's gonna be Red Eyes and Wooly.
"Alright, you guys ready?"
Yes. Wait,
Yeah.
Hunter, are you
Oh
here?
my god.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yes, we're ready.
Only spell I have is levitate.
Alright.
Wait.
And Levi? Are you heading on
Yeah.
to the church now?
Definitely.
Alright. Welcome back, everyone. Sorry for the very long, inconvenience time or whatever, so on so. But it was just a simple break, so I'm glad that we're back. As we're going to be going on to Jonathan. Jonathan, what are you going to be doing?
Well, before going to the post office, he decides he's gonna stop by the church and say a nice little prayer for his dad.
Alright. You kind of walk up the stony steps of the hill onto the church. Open up the grand doors as you hear an eerie creak. You see candles lit
He's gonna go pray.
as the Reverend walks towards you.
Oh, never mind. He's gonna wave his hand.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know if anyone would have come in this late into the day.
I'm sorry. I'm about to head out of town and just wanna say my final, words of,
Of course, you can do whatever you want, child. If you need to pray for forgiveness, pray for the weary or the wicked and dead, then you can always be welcomed here to pray. So, what
All right.
exactly troubles you for tonight?
Well, I'm about to leave town. And a few weeks ago, my dad died of heart failure.
Terrible.
Yeah, I just want to say my goodbyes before I leave.
It truly is sad to lose a father figure and stuff like that. And I sadly had lost mine a long time ago. You know, I've always wished I could just see him one more time. Maybe just bring him back for one more day, you know? Don't you
I
ever
know what
wish
you mean.
that?
Sometimes, yeah.
Yes. And what is your name exactly, child?
Jonathan Fitzgerald. Nice to meet you.
Fitzgerald of Fitzgerald's farm?
Yeah.
Ah, of course. I know your father. William, wasn't it?
Yeah, William.
Ah, he'd used to come every Sunday. He'd come into town, always do the same thing. Buy a couple of supplies out of the general store, go for a small little drink at the Owl's Den, and then always come back here for Sunday morning and pray, as I'd say my testament. You know, out of all the other people in this town, I really liked your father.
It's a shame,
Yeah, it truly is. Now,
but it's just the way the life goes.
yes, forgive me for muttering on. If you need to pray, you can pray. Just remember, the angel of death can always take anyone out of your life, and it's always good to keep the good matters into their hands.
Gotcha.
So,
Jonathan's gonna go pray.
alright. You kind of sit at the very front of the aisles, at the very first pew. There's really, like, no one there, except for, like, a widow in the very back, kind of, an old lady just kind of huffing and puffing, just go.
Can I go talk to her?
You can.
I don't know. Can you?
Alright, I guess
you can.
Jonathan's gonna walk up.
Alright. You see, you kind of walked straight towards her. She's wearing an all black dress, holding up this black handkerchief to her cheeks, as she's kind of patting away some tears. What would you like to say?
Jonathan's gonna pat her on the shoulder and say, "What's happening?"
Hey,
I'm terribly sorry. I get so emotional sometimes, you know. I really miss him.
Who's him? Might I ask?
My love, my very love, Harold. He was so nice, so talkative to people.
I'm sorry to hear about that.
That is okay. My favorite part would be when I'd go into the kitchen, open up the cabinets, and pull out a cracker and feed it to Harold. As Harold was squawking, talk to me oh so peacefully.
At least you have the memories to look back to.
Oh yes, he would fly out into the wind, and if ever I had a problem, he would always solve it with a little squawk and pecking at my neighbors. He was a dreamy man.
I love this old lady already.
So do I.
She's talking about
If
a
he
Well-
comes her, I will kill him.
She is talking about a bird, yes.
She
She's talking about her actual deceased husband, who had-
way.
Yeah, because regular men can fly, Corey.
I didn't hear
he
the
also
flying
said that
part.
he was.
Boy, you're not
flying.
able to fly?
I thought that, okay. Jonathan's just gonna pat her on the shoulder and say, "All right, lady. I'm going ahead and
She grabs you by the arm and says,
Would you mind staying a little bit longer for me and my Harold?
Walk, boy.
What are you doing to me, Gavin?"
Walk, child.
Away from the grandmas.
Well, I'd hate to trouble you and everything. I gotta pay my respects to my dad real quick.
as this is happening, Reverend Harris kind of steps behind her and goes, "Well, Margaret, it's very sad to lose a fellow, but this man is also mourning as well, so why don't you give him some peace?" And kind of pries her arm off
Thank
of
you. Thank you, Gavin. Thank you, DM.
Reverend kind of looks at you and goes,
She's
a weary soul I try to fix, of course. She's always
Understandable.
here. So,
I guess now Jonathan's gonna pray.
yes, you could.
All of a sudden, the caravan busted into the church.
You can go
Oh,
ahead and pray.
Creed comes out, robs me for every penny I owe.
Creek uses the command. The Punko comes in and
He comes
commands
back.
you.
Stop with the inside joke.
Oh,
I'm sorry, bro.
I live for them.
And so now you will cut to Elton.
Yay.
Elton, you're
Alright, so
walking
Elton,
along.
of course, he heads into the house like normal.
You see as you open the door, your mother is actually standing. She's seeming to, she's cleaning some pots and some pans in a little tub of water. She looks and she goes,
I know.
well,
What's that?
she's cleaning pots and pans right now, and she looks up and she goes, oh, I was so worried about you, Elton.
Mama, you ain't gotta worry about me. I know how to handle myself in situations.
Well, of course you can handle yourself. I've just, well, no, it always is tough not seeing you around. I always worry that you're back in the bar, maybe sleeping again, up against some booze. But, oh, speaking of which, have you been dropping the booze recently?
Well, I can tell you that I haven't had anything drink, really.
Well, that's a relief. That's a good sign, saying that you're putting your right foot forward into a new life.
Says as he pats the bottle with black tar in it.
Ah, yes. Black tar.
What the kids are doing nowadays, right?
She goes in, so, were you just here to see your mother again, or was there something you wanted to talk about?
There's something I'd like to talk about with you, if you don't mind.
Of course. What is it?
I think it's best you come sit.
Of course, there's not that much furniture in the place. It's like a bed and maybe a seat, so she sits on the bed.
Elton squeezes into the seat because it's not made for big men. He looks over and he's like, I know that you worry about me and all whenever I'm away. But you have to realize something. I'm not all... I haven't been a little boy for a long time. And
Of course, I know that.
you know I'm not always gonna be able to be here for you.
Don't you be talking about you dying already. You've
No, I'm not talking about me dying. I'm talking about me moving out of town, Mama.
You're leaving Devil's Gullet?
There's nothing here for me. I'm stuck at the same job I've been working at for the past 15
I
years.
thought you've liked it there.
I don't like it. No. Tolerate it. I tolerate the fact that I have to. I'm the big man of the town. I'm the one who carries all the crap to and from. I'm the one who carries the coffins whenever someone dies. Mama, I hate it.
Are you sure you want to leave?
I could take you with me, I would, but the way that I feel like I'm going, it's not somewhere I can take you.
What are you saying? Are you... What's going on, really? And please tell me the truth.
I would never lie to you.
Well, I know that, but I I want to know what's going on. Why now? After everything you've been doing, I thought you were okay, but now you've decided you want to leave? It's
I was okay with it because that's all I knew. That's all I've had since I've lived here. But today, well, yesterday, really, the group of people when we went to go find out who's been digging where they ain't supposed to.
You took up
We
the
had a-
job?
Pardon?
You took up that job?
I did. Where that $100 came from. It was just a prepayment. We went there and we had a rather interesting encounter, and that made me realize that I want to do something more with my life rather than just carry.
Interesting. What are you talking about? There's nothing interesting in those mines.
But there was, Mama. Remember rocks you kept all over? Sulfur? Those sulfur rocks?
My mineral collection? Of course. I still
Yes.
have it with me. And she goes to pull it out under the bed.
Mama, you don't have to do that. I'm just saying, in that mine, there wasn't any stones or anything, but there was sulfur.
Sulfur?
Lots and lots of sulfur. It was a sulfur mine. And I'm gonna be quite frank with you.
Baby, Gully Mines isn't a sulfur mine.
What is it then?
It's an old rust pile that somebody bought long ago, and he died. He died
Oh,
in the mines.
Who died?
I believe it's the Reverend's father. Father Thomas, before Reverend Harris. He died working
see.
in those mines.
A lot of people died in that mine, Mama.
Yes, I was there working for the mineral mine and collection.
I'm telling you, we entered that mine, and the only thing you could smell was sulfur.
I don't know of any sulfur in there, but I do remember of an old time that sulfur is distinct. It's in the Bible where it talks about sulfur being a hellish rebuking smell from demons.
Correct. Yes. And Mama, you know I'm not religious, but you know I know my Bible, and you know that I'm aware of this.
Of course.
I don't believe in demons. There's something more to this, and I plan on figuring it out.
And this is
But-
why you need to leave?
I need to leave because I've come to realize that me being in this town isn't healthy for me.
I understand. I just never thought it'd be today, of course. I thought later on in life, but yeah, you're no longer
Mama,
a child.
I'm
You're
45. I'm getting towards my end. I'm getting closer to my end years.
yes,
I get old, Mom. I haven't done anything.
I understand. She goes and stands up, all kind of still shaking, noticing the fact that you're leaving the town you've always been at. Your home. You've never left Devil's Gulch ever since you were a child, but she goes and gives you a big hug. Not, again, able to reach all the way around you, but she hugs you.
Colin basically wraps his arms around her and gently picks her up into a hug. And Mama, listen. I love you, and I've appreciated everything you have done for the town. But there is nothing more for me here. There hasn't been for years.
You know what? I understand now. You want to make yourself a better life, you go do it. You be the man you want to be. Don't be what everyone else thinks of you. You be what you want.
Thank you, Mama.
Very
I'm gonna make a deal with this man that I'm doing business with.
Before you go,
I'm gonna get you out of this house.
might I give you something real quick?
What do you want to give me, Mama?
She goes and reaches under the bed as she pulls out a wooden box. She goes,
How big is this box?
It's about as big as a firearm box. You know, most revolvers and stuff could fit in.
Okay.
I kept this from when your father was around. You know how much he liked to impress the ladies.
Yeah.
So, I want to make sure you live on his legacy, at least. If you can do that for me, well then, you deserve this. As she hands you over a silver Colt revolver with rosemary
my
wooden rifle with an underbarrel.
Mama, I can't take this.
Now, there's one thing in life that you know, that you're going to take this, at least. If you're going to be leaving, I might as well get you a parting gift. And it's your father's, so you might as well keep it.
Elton kinda takes the gun and he nods. He checks the bullets in the chamber and holds it a bit. It feels good in his hands. Mama, thank you, he says. He kind of puts it into his empty gun holster.
Okay.
Mama, I'm gonna be making a deal with a man, and I'm gonna get you out of this house, get you somewhere where you deserve to be.
Okay. I thank you, but right now, I need at least a rest for tonight, of course. As she gives you another grand hug and goes to lay down in bed.
Elton covers her up with a blankie.
As you have been received, Revolvis Delphilis Delcasis.
What does that mean?
Shotgun revolver.
Oh boy,
Lamar revolver.
that's fun.
So she's that type of mom, huh?
She is that
Yeah.
type of mom.
She always
I'm
likes to
gonna murder
take
you,
care of
Gavin.
her.
I'm gonna murder you.
That's why he
Gavin.
loves his mama.
She likes to
Alright,
take care of her baby
Gavin, I
boy.
mean this. I'm genuinely mad at you.
Hey, it ain't the shotgun revolver.
They made very few of them. There's a select variety.
Well,
And here we see Trevor being salty because he really wanted a gun.
No,
he
I
wanted
asked
this gun.
them about a gun called the Lamar revolver, which had an underbarrel shotgun.
This one just
Uh-huh.
fires shotgun shells.
It better.
This
So it's a big gun.
Oh yeah, it's big for you. That's what it's like. For normal people, it's huge. For you, it is a slim revolver. So, each shot is going to be doing 2d8 of damage, but you can do burst fire, firing all of your shots at once. You have 6
Oh
shots,
my god.
but you would
It's
have to
better.
take your entire turn to reload the entire thing.
Eee.
It better only shoot shotgun shells.
It does. So, how's your potting gift?
I am in love with this thing.
I've been waiting for her to give this thing to me for years.
I didn't even know about it.
Oh yeah, no,
Oh.
this has been a family, a secret, basically. As you go to leave out into the desert.
I actually would like to stop by the bar, then the church, if possible.
Yes, you can. I mean, everyone's going to the bar basically.
Okay,
as-
can I stop by the church first thing?
Sure. I'm going to cut to you as we are going to switch it up to Malcolm and Tobias. What are you guys gonna be doing in the bar?
I kind of wanted to shake down some people that owe Tobias money with Malcolm.
Sure. Roll me an investigation check to see if you can find any of them.
Do I get an advantage since he's helping me
Oh yeah.
search for them? Okay.
It's 2 people searching, so yeah, of course you get
Ooh.
advantage.
Alright.
Definitely needed that advantage. Let's see. Oh no!
That is it.
Okay, so my first roll was a 4, and then my second roll was a 3.
Oh, so well, Tobias, you don't see anybody. You're like, fresh faces.
You
Shit,
know
I-
what, Malcolm? Maybe
Malcolm, you want
maybe I was wrong.
Hmm?
You want to find any?
Sure. Should I also roll with advantage?
You can roll
Since
with
he's helping
advantage.
me.
We'll,
You roll with disadvantage
you
since
roll
you're
with
looking with him.
disadvantage. Roll with advantage. Go ahead.
Alright. A 21.
Yeah. Tobias didn't really see anyone. He's like, nah, no one's in here. Malcolm, you immediately kind of just, some of the faces at some tables and some at the bar are kind of putting their hats down. Maybe their heads are a bit lower than usually are. As you find 4 or 5 individuals that owe you money.
Well, well.
They owe
You
you
see
a lot
anybody?
of money.
Why don't you look at that crowd over there? I think I see some unwelcoming faces.
Yeah, you're right. Some of those people do owe me money. I don't know how I didn't see them.
Let's go check them out.
Alright. You can go ahead and look at them. Most of them are at a poker table already, and as soon as they see both you and Tobias, they go. One of them, who seems to be a minor, who's like playing cards right now, is just fumbles with his card and goes, hey, what's, howdy?
Howdy there.
What,
You still owe me some money, and I'm here to get it.
I don't know what you're talking about,
No, we're not having any of this funny business.
Listen, I can get your money in 3 weeks. Just give me 3 weeks.
3
give you-
weeks?
3 days.
Hold on.
I can't do 3 days. You know how busy it is.
I'm gonna rest my hand on the handle of my shotgun. Now listen
Now, you
here,
don't want to
fella.
anger the big man.
Roll.
You're
an
gonna get us our
intimidation
money.
check. Roll for intimidation.
You good at this, right, Hunter?
He's pretty good
18.
at it. 18. He goes, I can give you half right now.
You give me half right now, and you give the other half in 1 week.
All right, I can do that. Here, let me just go back. And one of the other guys goes, hey.
You're
Can't do
roboting,
this.
Gavin. You roboted.
Oh, am I roboting?
You did.
It's the one issue with D&D Discord campaigns.
Oh, sad. He's kind of fumbling for like in his pockets, trying to find as much money. But one of the other guys at the poker tables goes,
too.
"Now you listen here. We worked all."
You keep roboting as soon as you do the voice.
Ah man, hang on.
Like you were perfect, and then you started doing the voice, and then the robot started happening.
Alright, try it one more time.
All right, am I back? Wait. Okay, am I back?
Yeah.
Try it
Welcome
now.
to the game of technical difficulties.
Oh my god.
Sad.
Let him speak.
He begins fumbling through his pockets, obviously, and then he looks over, and another miner goes, "Now you listen here. Alright, we worked our butts off for that.
And your friend here lost it in a game and never paid it up, so.
Come on. You can't do this to him. He's got a wife and kids."
He should have thought about that before he played a game with me.
Alright, that's it. And he starts to stand up as this other dude, and one of his other buddies begins to stand up as well, as they are now face to face with you, Tobias and Malcolm.
Malcolm, how about you show these boys what's up?
I'm gonna take my shotgun out.
Oh shit, I just been punched him! Holy
Is this
shit.
the first time anyone's fired, actually?
Listen, partners, we ain't got time for fisticuffs. All right?
He looks at you and goes, "Oh, hell with this." And he just goes to swing at you.
Ooh.
You guys aren't going to have to roll for initiative. It's just a simple, like, one-on-one fight. So let me just roll to see if you hit. That's an 11. That probably doesn't hit.
Can
Well,
I
who is
just,
he
like-
hit? Oh, he's hitting.
He's hitting me,
Malcolm.
right?
He's going for Malcolm, but you can react since you haven't
Alright.
attacked yet for Tobias.
Okay, I'm gonna. Can I like hit him in the face with the shotgun?
Yes, you can. Go ahead. Like the butt of the shotgun?
He doesn't know
I
what
like.
to fire the
Yeah.
gun.
What would the melee? Would that be an unarmed attack?
No, because it's
It's
basically, it would be like, I would roll basically like a d8.
Okay.
But actually, no, since it's since
It would be a
it's,
claw.
it's your first attack, I'm gonna make it like a sneak attack almost, because you haven't gone yet. But actually,
Well, sneak. If the other person didn't go, it would be a sneak attack.
yeah, it would have been a sneak attack. But this would be you would have advantage against this roll. So I guess just roll a
Oh.
d8.
Beep boop boop bop beep boop bop.
Did you say advantage?
Yeah, he has advantage.
Okay, you kind of roboted, but I think we heard what you said.
So what do you want me to do right now?
Roll your d20 to see if you hit, but you have advantage, and then roll a d8 for damage.
And add your strength modifier? Question mark?
Sure, go ahead.
Because that would be.
You
I
can.
mean, that's what you would do, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I got an 18.
That definitely hits.
And for the damage, oof, that is a nat 8. With
Wow.
strength, that's 10.
Wait, you said 18?
He rolled an
18
18 for his attack.
For,
Oh, that
Yeah.
clashes with this dude. So
Oh.
double it.
He does 20 damage. He doesn't even need to use his the bullets. He just has to hit people with it.
You immediately
Oh my
just
god.
slam down on this dude, and he goes and falls back into his chair, like blood gushing from his forehead. And the other dude who was about to swing goes, "Hey man, hey, you we don't need to do this."
Listen, buds, I thought we had an agreement here.
We got
We're
an
good to
agreement.
you guys. We told you half now and half after a week.
I understand.
Now, because of this little incident here, we're gonna double the
Double
take.
it.
I agree with my
Would
partner.
there be a problem?
Entrepreneurs at work. Entrepreneurs at work.
No problem here.
We'll be seeing you next week, fellas.
Here you go. He pulls out a wad of cash. It's not a lot. But it is $80.
Tobias,
We'll split
would you
this.
so kindly?
Tobias is gonna take that money and split it 50-50 with Malcolm.
Before you do anything, he kind of spits into it just a little bit.
I'm just gonna still take it. I don't care.
He goes, "I hope you're rotting hell for all you done."
You boys have fun now. Better tend to your partner over there.
Maybe we'll play another game sometime.
They just kind of shrug off and like muttering. As this is happening, you see Mr. Wells comes out and he goes, "Hey, what's going on down there? You two,
Nothing, Mr. Wells.
first of all, you're back in town. You gotta.
Robot.
What's going on?"
Just a minor incident here, really. Nothing of the sort. Nothing too big.
Well, come on and tell me what you found in the mines.
Well, I'd rather have everyone back here to tell you the whole story.
Alright, just come and meet my office. I'll go get the others. Fargo, please go get the others. As he kind of yells, Mr. Fargo kind of hops down the stairs and goes, "You guys probably want to go upstairs and get yourself comfy. There's a nice thing of rum up there."
There's some
You're-
major robot right
You're
there.
a robot again.
Beep,
Beep, boop,
Testing,
bop,
testing.
beep, boop,
1, 2. Robot? No robot?
No
Beep,
robop.
beep.
No
Beep.
robot.
Alright, he goes,
You
you guys might want
No
to...
robot.
It's gonna be good that I can edit this video, and I have until Tuesday to do it, right?
Sure.
Alright.
He goes and goes, you guys might want to head upstairs, of course.
Oh no.
Oh my
Oh
goodness.
no.
Ah,
I
Oh
can't
my
believe
god.
this.
Holy shit.
we will be
It
taking a
only-
small break. Alright.
Well, you didn't even shoot with the gun.
Testing, testing. 1, 2. Testing, testing. 1, 2.
So much damage when you actually shoot someone.
That
If
was
he
just
actually shoots
because they were like simple enemies.
Yeah, yeah.
It's not gonna do that much for.
Oh my god.
Okay, so how much money did we get?
You got.
We got
Not
80 and then we
enough.
split it 50-50.
Alright, and you all head back. Sadly, we are going to end this episode right here to start up the new episode.
Well, don't you want to give the people at home a little outro right quick?
We will.
It's an ouch. What kind of out?
So, for everyone at home, I want you to know that we'll be doing another episode again. Now, our episodes are going to be passing through each other between a couple of weeks and maybe a while after that. We're going to be taking a small break in between, but you'll be seeing our next episode, maybe even at either
That the problem?
either Tuesday or maybe Wednesday after that. But our newest videos will be performing at 1 p.m. So stay tuned until next time. See you later.